Hey, welcome back. We're going to review two of our favorite figures from my childhood and, of course, your childhood as well. I'm glad they brought these back, but at the same time, I really wish I can find all of them. I mean, there's a few like this one. It took me forever to get a hold of. Actually, I got her at Super Deals for $9.99. I think it was actually on sale that day. But out of the original ones, I had the original 8 when I was a kid, and I liked it before the cartoon came out. Now, she came out after the cartoon, but she looks so cool. And in the 2000X series, oh my gosh, that one is amazing. I really wish they'd make one of her. Maybe they did, and I missed it. I think it came with a castle. But this is the Sorceress. It's the heroic guardian of Castle Grayskull. And that's about all the information it has. It has her twist into powerful battle positions. So she doesn't have the battle action. She can spread her wings and fly like an eagle to the sea. There is also imbued with magical abilities from the pool of power. The wise sorceress watches over Eternia, and when it needs He-Man for protection. So, yeah, it's part of the cartoon series, and I was not a fan of the cartoon. But I do think it's a cool looking figure nonetheless. Now, this one is one I got, let's see. I'm not 100% sure, but I probably got it there as well. They seem to get stuff that I can't find anywhere else. Evidently, we're such a small town that we only get stuff in our secondary stores. This is from the cartoon collection, but it looks enough like the original to me. I mean, there's not that much of a difference, except the original looked more like, I called him Hermes when I was a kid because he had the Hermes helmet looking thing, and he didn't have a mustache. He didn't have a mustache. Heroic Master of Weapons. So this does look like, what was his name in the cartoon? Oh, I can't think of it. As seen on the Dragon Invasion, includes a stasis ray, twist into powerful battle positions, but he doesn't have the battle action. I hate that. I really missed that. That was one of my favorite things. This was made in 2023, and this was probably made before that, 2021. All right, so Buzz Off was really cool. That was one of my favorites. I never had Jitsu when I was a kid. So let's just get into these real quick. And I know you've probably already seen better reviews, but I'm just giving you my 2 cents, which is only worth, well, 2 cents is actually worth what a penny is worth. Now, according to Trump, we're going to actually get rid of all pennies, which I'm like, how are we going to, does that mean we're going to pay more? Probably. They're going to round it up to the next 5 cents, I guess. I guess we'll just have to pay with credit card. I don't know how else we're going to do it. But your pennies are worth 2 cents instead of 1 cent, technically, with the copper value of them. That's what they say. It takes either that, or it's just something about it takes so much money to do it. Oh, I'm trying to figure out what's in there. It's like a little map that tells you how to take her apart. How to take a woman apart in 5 easy steps. All right, first you got to flatter her. Now, yeah, okay, so it shows the different pieces. I haven't really gotten into, that would be the one play feature I would imagine that I would personally like, but I have really not gotten into it that much. I guess you just had to have a lot of extra pieces in order to do that. Maybe else actually done that, because it's one of those things that I guess, I'm looking at He-Man, I'm like, it's something I grew up with. I never thought about mixing and matching them. Now, there are certain figures that would be really good for that play feature, like, what is his name? The guy that changes his arm into a cannon. Megatron. No, the Horde, I think is his name. Hordak or whatever. That's part of the She-Ra universe. And I hated She-Ra as a kid. I like Golden Girl, especially Rose. She was hilarious. But Golden Girls were so much cooler. In my personal and humble opinion, they should bring those back. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm like, why can't I get this out? You come here to watch me be stupid. Well, all right, there we go. She's got this. Oh my gosh, why don't you make it impossible to get the thing out? All right, here we go. So she does come apart when she's having a day. She's like, oh, I just can't take it. All right, so you spread the wings and fly like an eagle. And she's got all your basic abilities to pose on the much better than the original ones did. I don't think did they ever make one of her in the original ones? Because I don't know. Like, again, after the cartoon, I kind of like, this is stupid. And I kind of tuned out of the whole thing. There was a few figures I picked up after it, which were just absolutely cool on their own merit. Many Faces, the Cyclone, a few of them like that. So they were just by their pure coolness. And I incorporated them into my He-Man world. Like when I was a kid, G.I. Joe size figures were humans. These were like deities and gods, like Apollo and stuff like that. So that's what I pretended like. Yes, I did grow up in a pagan home. We did not know about Jesus in our home. So that was later. So that's just, trying to get her to stand up on it. Yeah, she can't do that. She does have holes in her feet. So, You can probably get a stand for it. Now, here is her magic wand, or whatever it is, her staff. I wish I'd have bought some scissors. The She-Ra song is stuck in my head for some reason, and neither one of these are She-Ra toys, so I don't know why. I think it's because Orbital Bacon put a She-Ra video on the other day, and that song is pretty catchy. So we got the staff. It looks like something Egyptian, which is probably why she looked more Egyptian in the 2000X series. And I think Egyptian stuff's pretty cool. And she does look like she has a bird like on top of her head, like she could turn into Zor. So that's kind of cool. So there we go. We got another action figure that's a female, which are kind of rare, especially in a boy line, which I never had a problem with girl figures. One of my first ones I got was Tila. It wasn't the first one. I had a hard time deciding between He-Man and Skeletor. I went with He-Man because I figured he's the main dude, and then Skeletor, and then eventually somewhere along the line I got Tila. I think the only one I didn't get originally, and I really wanted but I never did, was Zodak. All right, let's get him out of the package. He looks bigger than what we're used to getting, which I hope not. I hope he doesn't have a different scale. No, he's fine. He just looks different. I guess he's so smooth and everything. The wizard. What? Okay, my book is wrinkly beyond belief. Well, we're not here to read that. So this is his little Ray. Here's his thing that it's very different than the original toy one, I can tell you that. All right, so it's kind of cool that you can actually do that, but I still miss that pullback feature. I want to go, oh, where's the spring action? I do miss that part. So we got He-Man's friend. Ooh, I feel like I broke something just then, which I've had one of these to break one time. It was really annoying. Very different back here in the harness. Let's take a look at that face, because it definitely looks like the guy in the cartoon. The original one looked nothing like that. Actually, the eyes were very much more squinted, and he looked nothing like this. But I thought it was cool nonetheless, and I called mine Hermes. Man-at-Arms was like his station, like that was his job, and his name was Hermes in real life in my universe. All right, so if you stand him straight up. All right, so I got 2 more figures for my collection, and yeah, I try to stick with the oldest characters, I guess you can say, in my personal universe. All right, so because like I said, I'm more the comic book person, and whenever the cartoon came out, I was like, nope, that's not going to be mine. I kept on playing with mine, like Skeletor's Castle Grayskull was Skeletor's castle, and He-Man was just defending people and stuff like that. So yeah. All right, let me know in the comments below if you picked up these figures, and well, do you like this one or do you like the more original looking one? Because I like both. I mean, I can have both and be just fine with that. Although this one's really, I don't want to say it's bad to have it all smoothed out and stuff. It's like it's lost a lot of its texture, but that's, I guess, what they're going for. And this one, it's got the prettier knees. I mean, I know that they went through and made different knees on Tila, and I got the ugly knee one, which is fine with me personally. Uh-oh, I almost bent it the wrong way. There we go. Oh man, mine's completely... Whew. Good thing I caught that before I tried to bend it back. I'd be breaking a leg off. Break a leg. No thanks. All right. Well, thanks for watching, and let me know again if you bought these for your collection. And where do y'all find yours at? Because I see people in videos that are finding them at Walmart. Our Walmart has none of this stuff. The only place I can find these is at Ross and Super Deals, and that's it. Have a great day.